So today we are going to discuss how failing tech interviews basically build my confidence. Okay. So I will just present my screen. I hope you're able to see my screen now. So this video is basically is a part of a blog post that I have written on June 1st. You can see here, right? I will give the link of the blog post also in the description. So today we are going to talk about how failing tech interviews build my confidence, right? Because as part of my journey, when I was looking for a change, I was working in a company, and then I was looking for a change since I wasn't that much happy with my work and I want a change, right? So at that point of time, I was giving interviews, and definitely I failed a lot at doing those interviews. So let's discuss, yeah, what happened and what basically uh, failing the tech interviews helped me, right? So, brief overview about myself. I've been in the IT for the past 3 years, and I was looking for a change. Yeah. So, why I uh, want to change my job is because there are things like I didn't like the tech stack, and uh, there are many other things. I don't want to discuss those things in my current in my this video because you must be having your uh, own reasons why you are looking for a change. Everyone has their own. Uh, sorry, sorry for this. Yep. So everyone has their own. Give me a minute. Actually, there's a train passing by. Yep. Yeah. Now it's fine. So everyone has their own reasons why they are looking for a change. Maybe they are not happy with their work. Maybe they are not happy with the tech stack. Maybe they are not happy with their managers. It can be any reason, right? So let's understand. So scheduling interviews, giving interviews, I know it's a tedious process, and there are multiple ways by which you can schedule interviews. You can use Naukri.com, Monster.com, InstaHire. You can directly apply on LinkedIn, or you can directly reach out to technical recruiters on LinkedIn. Uh, I will get a separate video on this, like how you can schedule more interviews. Yeah, let's understand failure in my interviews, right? So as always, initially I didn't get many calls, and since my notice period was 90 days, yeah, I know this is there in India in most of the MNCs where the notice period is around 90 days, and because of that, what was happening is very few companies are approaching me for the interviews because they know, right? They give me an offer letter for 90 days. Definitely, I'm going to go and find more and more interviews and I will get a better offer and maybe I will counter with them. So they know about this stuff. And that's why I was facing some issues here with my notice period. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, and there are also other interview, the things why I was failing is primarily I was focusing on the tech side that I'm working on. So I believe whatever the tech whatever the task is given to you, you should be able to do it. If you are able to do it and you are proficient in that, you should get a job, right? That was my thinking previous, but that's not how IT work, guys. uh, Interview process is completely different as compared to doing your job, right? You need to understand this because doing a job is comparatively, I wouldn't say it's easy. Yeah. And giving interviews is also not easy because both of them has a separate trajectories. Like giving interviews, you have to work on your basic coding skills, you have to work on your DSA, data structure and algorithms, you have to work on a little bit of system design if you are looking for a junior role, and you have to also focus on your basic APIs which are there, basic libraries which are there. You should be able to build basic programs. So that is my understanding of what requires in the interviews. But to do the job, you should be able to you should know how to read the documentation. You should know how to approach people. You should know how to explain your problems you are facing. Yeah, those are the skills which are required when you are doing your day-to-day job, right? So how I turn my failures into wins. Yeah, this is the topic that I want to discuss here. First of all, narrowed my interview search. Yeah. So earlier, what I was doing is I was just looking for full stack developer role, and I was getting interview calls, but the interview calls are like they need Node.js, they need Angular. and there are a bunch of stuff that I haven't worked on, right? Maybe they are asking for PHP, and initially what I was doing is I was just saying yes, give me the interviews, right? Give me the interviews. I just wanted the interviews, but that's not how things work. It basically backfires for me, and it basically shattered my, or you can say, confidence level, because what was happening is I was giving interviews, and not able to like clear most of them. I think I gave around 40 50 interviews, yeah, not less than that. And I was like failing around 20, 25, 30. I think, yeah, close to that I have failed. Yeah, maybe other people are passing it, but I am not that good. And I was failing multiple interviews, 20, 25, yeah, minimum I have failed. Yep. So what I did basically, I narrowed my search. Let's say you are looking for a front end role, you should look for a front end developer post, or let's say UI designer you are looking for. So you should be looking for a particular niche, particular area on the profile. So I was looking for backend developer then, because I was proficient in Java. I know a little bit about Spring frameworks. I have worked on those. I have built a couple of frameworks in the past, and Java is my favorite language. So I picked up backend developer, especially on the Java side. Yep. So next thing what I did is basically I started documenting my interview questions. Yeah, this is the really crucial thing that all of you should do. So I was failing interviews, right? You all know I was failing interviews. I was failing like pretty much most of the interviews. So what I did started doing is, as soon as the interview is asking me a question, if I can note that down the particular question, I will just note it down. If that is not possible, what I will do, soon after my interview ended, I will be writing all the questions that is being asked to me. Whatever I remember, I will just write it down, and then I will make a note of it. So I use Obsidian for note taking. This is also one of the topic I can discuss this further with you. How to take good notes using Obsidian. This is a really cool tool. I will talk about that in some other video. So you can use some kind of tools to document what are the questions asked to you, because interview questions are a little bit different. The question asked to you will not be same as the question asked to me or the question asked to someone else. Yeah. So I was able to like document most of the questions. I think right now I'm having close to like 350 or let's say 400 questions, and on Java, on DSA, on algorithms, on Spring Boot, yeah, Spring frameworks. So I have all those questions documented down. So whenever I wanted to prepare next time, what I can do is I can just go through those questions and brush up my skills easily. That will be like saving me a ton of time. And believe me, guys, what happened after like 20 25 interviews, questions started repeating. Yeah, most of the questions will repeat. Let's say in Java they will ask you what is concurrent hash map, what is hash map. In Spring they will ask you what is auto wired, what is let's say there are what is qualifier, add qualifier annotation, how you will call the database connection, how will you make a database connection, how will you make a database queries. So those questions are like basically those questions will start repeating, right? One of the thing I was lacking previously was prepping coding problems. I wasn't doing it because I was thinking that my technical skills are there. I know it's my stuff, and yeah, I should be able to like solve these questions. Yeah, but these coding questions are different, man. These are like coding problems on stack, queue, array, string, those competitive coding version. And I would like to name my friend called Drivis. He has shared me one list called 450 DSA Cracker. And this is basically a coding sheet where you can solve the questions and check mark the questions that are there in on the online portal. This list contains questions from all the areas, let's say from string, from arrays, from linked list, stack and queues. I think these five are enough for you. These five data structure are enough for you. If you know how to work with those, if you know how to solve problems with those, that will do the job. So you can follow this for TDSA cracker. That will definitely like boost your confidence. And guys, for this, my recommendation is, let's say if you are solving a problem, uh, so take a problem and try to solve it with all the solutions that are coming to your mind. Let's say one solution is coming to my mind, brute force, I solved it. Another solution coming to my mind from array, I solved it. Another solution coming to my mind from stack, I solved it. So try all the possible scenarios, because for a single problem, there are multiple solutions, right? Try all of them. If you're not able to solve it for like 1 hour, 1.5 hours, check the solution on the internet. Check all the solution on the internet. try to figure them out, try to code them out. So take one question and do it for like 1 2 days or maybe 3 days it can take, right? But solve it in all the possible scenario, so you know if any combination of because sometimes what happen is a new problem will come from the previous problems with the combinations, right? So if you know all the possible solutions of a single problem, you will be able to like solve new problem. So what I started doing, taking my documentation to the next level. So it's the same thing. Like it really helped me to boost my confidence because I was using Obsidian to take all the notes, and my note taking level get to the like very different level. Because of that only, I was able to like create all the blog post, all those things. There's really cool stuff. My documentation skills going to next level, and that is really helping me in my current job. So confidence level improvement. Let's see what has been improved. So soon when I have improved my previous steps, I can see I was able to like crack most of the interviews. I don't want to brag out myself, but I cracked I think around 5 to 6. I was having around 5 to 6 offers, and this reassured that I'm on a right track. Yeah, I was doing the right thing because I was able to like crack. Here you can see, right, I have mentioned I was holding around 8 offers at that time because I have cracked multiple interviews after that. But I think most important thing is that only you have to document your journey. Yeah, start documenting your questions and just following this guide. You can follow this, and let me know if you want the links. Also, I will just add the links. And I know I have skipped some of the topics. I will make a separate video on that because this video will be longer. Cool, cool. Happy. Okay, happy Independence Day, guys. And yeah, if you have any questions, you can just uh, write in the description or post a comment. I will be happy to take it. Thank you. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Have a nice day.